Okay, welcome everyone to Ask LaDonna. So I want to start out by heating up the chat. Put in what you need most today and the link. Is it Google? Is it Facebook? Is it LinkedIn? Is it YouTube? What is it that you need help with? Recommendation, referrals, what is it? Do you need some comments on some of your posts? If it's a certain post that you want us to comment on, give us the link to that post. But just do one thing right now, please, so that hopefully we can get it done while we are here. Referrals would be nice. I am always shouting out referrals, ladies, and you cannot shout it out often enough. You cannot shout it out frequently enough. You can't say enough about it. You just can't, because people don't always hear it the first time or the 25th time. It's just whenever it vibes with them. It's whenever it vibes with them. Okay, so this is Ask LaDonna. You get to ask me anything to help you personally or in business. It does not matter. And I will answer you, give you ideas, suggestions, maybe what I've done in the past that helped. So who brought me a question today? I hope all of you did, at least one. Who wants to start? Abby, you're all thinking about something. What are you thinking about, Abby?
I'm thinking a lot about things that I got to do, you know,
Ah,
like follow-ups.
follow-ups. Yes, follow-ups are I was just talking today, this morning I had a meeting 7 a.m. Central Time with my team. And that was the main, we had a lot of things to talk about. We always do. We allow an hour, then we cut it off, and then we meet up the next time on everything, because you can only absorb so much, right? So we cut it off at an hour. But the main thing we talked about today is the follow-ups, because you don't want I know that wasn't a question, Abby, but I want to iterate on that because it's so important for all of us personally and business. I was telling them that we're getting way too far behind on our follow-ups because I have them help me schedule. They never talk to anyone for me. Number one, never have a VA or someone else contact your people talking to them personally on a personal level. That's your main job. That really one day hopefully will be your only job. But I do have my team help me get the appointments set up. So if I'm going to an event, like last week, I was at a 3-day summit. There was about 30 new people there that I had never been in touch with. It was a whole new group, whole new people, everything. But, you've got to get those people's name, emails, make friends with them on LinkedIn and Facebook. That's my steps. Get them on a sheet, a Google sheet with the information I have, phone numbers, emails, whatever they left. Find them and create where hopefully they will become a Facebook and LinkedIn friend. Those are my two major ones. And then we start messaging them to set up a get to know me better appointment. Because I spoke at this event, so they've heard me speak. They've seen my face. They've heard me answer questions for 3 days, but they're getting cold now. So they were hot, then they were warm prospects. Now they're getting cold. It's been a week. We have to get them now before they forget what I talked about, what I was about, whatever my story was. And I did 2 different speeches. So one of them was about your network, your connections, and then the other one was about self-care, because they have to figure out who you are. They may not have still figured out who I was or who I am, but hopefully some of them will resonate. So I was telling them today, we have to get these people today. Tomorrow at the latest, at least they will know that I still exist. I didn't just show up and run away. Hey, Tamara, glad you're here.
Hi,
So we were
hi
talking.
guys, sorry.
That's okay. Well, you showed up. Don't be sorry. You showed up.
You're here.
The people that don't show up is the ones that will be sorry because we are talking about important stuff. Abby brought up she was thinking about all the things that she had to do, and the main thing was getting back to referrals, getting back to making
Follow-up.
those contacts, making those appointments with people she's met up with. So I hope that helped you prioritize some things. Always, always, always put them on a Google sheet or Excel sheet, whatever you use. And I know I like to write things down on a paper too, and I always write it down there first just because I haven't broken myself from doing that. But then I put them on an electronic sheet so I can make notes easily. And I can make comments, and do not forget to put the date. Put the date. When I messaged SpongeBob on July 31st, because you don't want to message SpongeBob again today because you thought you did it last week, and you don't want to do it probably tomorrow. You probably want to wait until the next day to message them again if they didn't message you back. Does that make sense, Abby? And so always take notes and make good notes. Make sure you have room for notes and dates. Date every time you confirm with that person, because you don't want to drive them nuts, but you don't want to stop contacting them until they say, leave me alone, Heather. I don't want what you have today. Then I put them on my big sheet. I call it my big sheet. This is my prospect sheet, and this is my all big sheet. That's everyone I've ever talked to, seen, spoke with, looked at, they've heard me, whatever, because hopefully I have their phone number and their emails. So now that they've been put on my email list as well, they were on my phone list as well. And every time I need to go and personally invite someone, I go to my big list and I invite them. So I have two lists, prospect list and what I call my big list. Okay. And once you're done prospecting someone, you've already had the meeting or you've already asked them 5 times and they haven't answered you, delete them off your prospect list and put them on your big list. Okay. I hope that helped you get some ideas, ladies, that maybe you're not already doing, or maybe you're already doing it and you need to do a better job of it. How do you find the prospects? I love that, Tamara. Well, prospects. For instance, remember, now I know this is a funny, quirky way of saying it, but you always need new blood. I love talking to Abby, Heather, Tamara, Dar, but I also need new blood. I need new blood. So I met a lady online through LinkedIn, and come to find out she lives in Texas, about 2 hours away from me. And guess what, ladies? She has an entire platform full of ladies that she works with. She does live events online and in person. She travels to different areas speaking. So you're going to meet her on, if not before, you will meet her on August 10th because she's one of our speakers. And she's never spoken in our group before. She's not a part of our membership yet. But she did decide to speak with us. So new blood, you must have new blood. So I spoke at her 3-day summit last week, 3 days, full of 20 to 40 people at all times for 3 days straight, and I spoke twice. All of those went on my prospect list, every one of them. I wrote them down because, again, I have not broken myself of writing it down on a piece of paper. I'm still old-fashioned. Then I put them on my digital Google Sheet. I love Google Sheet. Other people do not like Google Sheet. You find what you like. I like Google Sheet because it talks to my phone. It talks to wherever. All I have to do is log into my Google wherever I'm at, and it's there. Where some of the other devices do not. And if I'm in the car or something and I think of something, I can go in and write down, oh my gosh, I can write down, this would be great for Heather. I did that with Abby one day. We were driving down the highway and I seen something on a billboard. And I thought to myself, oh my God, that would be a great topic for Abby. I went and wrote that down on my Google Sheet next to Abby's name. And then when I got home, Abby and I talked about it. That is my paper to write down all my notes for Heather, for Dar, for Tamara, for whoever. And some people will say, well, why do you help so-and-so if they're not your client? Because so-and-so will help me one day, even though I'm not her client. It's not always about clients. It's about helping each other. So Tamara, back to where do I get my prospects? Everyone that you have went, because I know that you go to other people's platforms. Every one of those names, even if you don't have their emails, even if you don't have their phone numbers, it does not matter. Put them on your prospect list. Then go to Facebook and LinkedIn and find them and friend them. Follow them. Okay? Then go on there and try to get appointments with them. So I want to ask everyone, there's some new people in our group. Tanya, how many of you have already talked to Tanya, set up an appointment and had a consultation with her? Now, Tanya has been to a couple of our events now. Maybe
Is
you
she
weren't there,
related to
maybe you weren't
Dr.
there.
Is she related to LaDonna?
No.
Wow. Okay.
They're not related, but they know each other. Now again, Dr. Pat, you gotta love you some Dr. Pat. I have met so many people through Dr. Pat, through Dr. LaDonna, through
There she is.
there she is. I write everyone down on my prospect list. If you have not talked with Tanya, she's new. Number one, she's going to feel unwelcome if you ladies are not setting up appointments with her. Number two, she has an event coming in September. If you haven't signed up to speak, if you can afford to speak, you need to speak or be a sponsor or buy a ticket. You have all kind of levels. And her September event is free because she used to do live events in person. She's a cancer survivor. She had to drop out for a while. This is her comeback in September. So she's doing attendee tickets for free. So you have no excuse. You have, if you can afford to speak, want to speak, ready to speak. If not, you can be a sponsor, which is less expensive. You can still speak. You get a speaking time. I think it's 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Number three, you can grab a free ticket. And you have probably, if you haven't Facebook friended her, do it. If you haven't LinkedIn her, do it. Get a conversation going with her. What is the other one? We have a couple of new girls in our membership. If you have not messaged them, set up an appointment, you're missing out. You get to know them, and then we were just talking about the September event. Look how many more people she's going to bring in to your area, into your bubble, because she knows different people than what I know, what Heather knows, Dr. LaWanna, Abby, Dar. You have to keep on. That's how you get your hot market prospects. There is nothing better. Does that help, Tamara?
Yes, but when we get, like, we come into these meetings, I don't look at Abby as a client or Dar because they already have so much experience, or even Heather, or especially Dr. Luana and Dr. Pat. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at them as networking people. I don't look at them as a prospective client.
Okay.
So where would I find somebody? That's my question is,
Okay.
Like I go to different meetings and I don't know what to say to people when I'm talking to them in Facebook so that I don't get blocked or I don't get moved out of the group. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Tamara. Oh, I'm so glad you asked this question. I love Ask LaDonna. Not because it has my name in it, because I think that this is powerful. I never know what you're bringing, but I know I can help you. Tamara, this is going to help everyone. I feel like what you just said, and I may be wrong, you don't believe in yourself powerful enough. When you said what you said, I don't see them as a prospect for clients because they have so much experience. They do.
But I've never wrote a book and I'm not a doctor.
I haven't either.
But guess what? Guess what? They've never ordered a GI around. They've never
Well,
told
that's
someone
true.
to give me 10 push-ups or 100 push-ups. They've not shot a gun. They've not went to the rifle range. They've never went to war for us. Stop it. You have to stop it. You have to believe in Tamara Leah Patrick.
But see, that's the problem. I do believe that I can be, look, I think I can be like Tony Robbins big. You know what I'm saying? But,
Woohoo!
but there's always that but.
That's
But
but.
I wouldn't go to Tony Robbins and say, oh, hey, Tony, I think I can help you.
Okay, okay. Take out, I think I can help you. Number one, you don't think, you can. Change that word, get think out of your category, get it out of your mind, and you can help. Boom, it's out. It's not, I think, it's, hey, Dr. LaWanna, I am so glad that I have met you. I can't wait to get to know you better and about what you do. And Dr. LaWanna, I heard your story. Dr. LaWanna, I hope it's okay if I utilize some of your things that I know that you have experienced in your lifetime. I know that you have talked about the death of your son, and I would love to visit with you about that. I can help you move and see some things that maybe you haven't really noticed. Or, hey, Dr. LaWanna, I know that I've heard you talk about the death of your husband. Oh, Dr. LaWanna, I know I just heard you say something about you being very, very sick a few years ago, and it was a real struggle for you. I would love to get with you, and I know that I can help you see up and above that. Now, she may still say no, but did you hear, I think I can help you? No, I know I can help Dr. LaWanna, maybe about some things that she doesn't even realize she needs help with. And if she doesn't need help with those things, she might say, you know what? I'm really not in a mind space right now, but I would love for you to talk to me about this. And then you could open up about your coaching program after you give her a little nugget here and there. Same thing with Heather. Heather just went through an experience about her father-in-law, the death of her father-in-law. And now her mother-in-law is ill. She is her youngest baby just turned 19. There's some feelings with that. I know that she's going through some glaucoma things with her eyes. Have I heard her say that, or I've even heard you girls say this or read it on a post. I'm not giving any secrets out. Never give secrets out that you may not know if they went out. But these are things either I've heard through them online in a group or they have posted about it. Okay, so Dar
Yes.
struggles every day with pain, with mindset, with time management, with her, she just lost the sight of her eye. So you can help her. She may say no. Maybe she can't. So Dr. LaDonna may say, you know what? I would really love to have you coach me, but I really can't afford it right now. Find something she can afford. Maybe you can give her, you know, one time I did a promo, 3 1-hour sessions for $100. That's good for me because I get a new client. That's good for whoever it is because now they get 3 sessions that they may not have ever gotten before. Okay. But I never said I can't or I might be able to. I think I can. Blow those up. You can help anyone and everyone. You can find a way to help me, Tamara, and you've never offered your services to me, ever. Have you
No.
ever offered your services to Dar?
No, I have with Dar. Dar and I have
Yes.
talked about things and we just can't seem to get our schedule on.
Okay.
But Heather, I believe in you too. I really do. You guys, my allergies are still acting crazy. Can you tell? But anyway, I believe in myself. I know I can help other people. That's not my problem. My problem is not, but
It's asking.
yes, and it's, you know, it's taking somebody like and saying, hey, I can help you when they're already up there way above what I'm at, where my experience.
But they still need help with something. We
Dar, I
all
love
need
you.
coaches. And if you are a coach, I'm going to be honest with you, you need 2 or 3 coaches. Right now, I have 3 coaches. I have one that's helping me get my social media to the top level for speaking so that event planners will pull up events, speakers, and they're going to pull up LaDonna. Okay. I have a coach right now that is helping me be even more vibrant when I speak. I have a coach right now that is helping me find speaking places to speak, to get paid to speak.
And that's what I need right there.
To get paid to speak right now. That's not what's in the air right now. Most people want you to pay to speak, and you can't sell from stage unless you pay even extra money. They want you to, you know, pay all your expenses and all that. I want to get to a level where I'm being paid to speak. So that's what I'm concentrating on right now. So I have 3 coaches right now. I will tell you, LaDonna will never, ever, ever again have 3 coaches. It's too much for me. 2 is my maximum. I mentally and physically cannot. Because with every coach, you have homework. You have things to go fix, to do,
That's
to
right.
learn, it's too much. But for some people, they have more. But if you are a coach, I hear so many coaches say, but I am a coach. I don't need a coach. Oh, yeah, you do. You need 2 or 3. So does Abby need a coach? Absolutely. Does Heather need a coach? Absolutely. Does Tamara need a coach? Absolutely. It doesn't mean it's business wise. Maybe it's personal wise. Okay. A year ago, maybe close to a year ago, I did a free consultation with Dar because Dar is in my family and friends circle bubble now. She is inside of my bubble. It was free, and it's okay to do free sometimes, girls, because I will never get a better testimonial than what I get sometimes from free. I helped Dar make a decision to start getting paid to do her cards. I wasn't the only one, but I was part of that. Her and I did several consultations about it, starting to make cards and sell cards. And look at her now, almost a year later, and she's making money, and it gets her mind off of her pain and what she's going through. Would you agree, Dar?
100%, hands down.
And, sometimes I'll say, you know what, for you, I'm going to give you 1 hour free. And then I want a video testimonial, or I want a written testimonial on LinkedIn or YouTube. And hey, that's worth it. Because
I didn't even know that a video testimonial was necessary. I really did not. I kept thinking, oh, I don't need that. Anyway, now I know better, but I don't want to dominate time. Sorry, guys.
no, but to the Google testimonials, I don't know if everyone else knows that, so I want to hit that real quick. You need those on your Google business page, and you need those on your LinkedIn page. And it's always great to have all your videos on YouTube. Please remember that. But especially LinkedIn. Remember, LinkedIn should be your primary source of finding your customers, clients. They're more apt to be there, ready to pay, and know they need a change. Dar.
Tamara, have you been to my website lately?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay, so go to the reactions page and you'll see I've lost count how many wonderful video reviews that I have. I've never heard anything negative, which is amazing. So but anyway, if I go and if I get some cards out and like if for example LaDonna's got what 13, 14
14
cards I have to make for you. So all of those 14 people are going to get one card. I'll be approaching them if I have not previously spoken to them and asking them first for a video review. So if they say no to a video review, then I'm going to say, okay, how about a written one? Would that be doable? Right? Something like that. And look how many video reviews I have on my website.
Now, Dar, have you and Abby also put those or put some of them over on the Google business pages?
No, I didn't know you could do that,
Yes,
actually.
absolutely. You need to put some on there. You need to, how about LinkedIn? Have you girls put them on LinkedIn?
No, I haven't been very good at doing postings like that.
Okay, so you need to get some of your Google reviews, your videos under the video section in LinkedIn. How many of you have at least 25 to 30 reviews on LinkedIn? You need to work hard on those. Ask everyone, because that helps your Google ranking. Dr. LaDonna, I see your finger up.
I have a question. I had 6 over there. And yesterday I went and checked and it said, you have no reviews. They had all disappeared.
Did you change your name? Any at all?
Haven't done anything. In fact, I forget about it until you told us about the reviews and things. So I had 6 people who wrote reviews. They were there for a week or two. I know for a fact because every so often I go to see if anybody else had added, but they're not there.
Well, maybe they'll come back, and if they don't, ask those people for reviews, but really be proactive on getting those 25 to 30 minimum reviews on LinkedIn. If you go there, you can ask for a review and just go down the list. if I was Tamara, I'd go Grace, Abby, Heather, Dar, Dr. LaWanna, Kelly, Dr. Pat, Trisha, all of them, everybody just click, 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 click. You don't get ding or ghost, you don't get, LinkedIn doesn't slap your hand for asking for reviews. Now, I don't ask someone for a review unless I know them and they've heard me speak. I've talked to them. They've seen me something, because I don't like to, I don't want to give bogus reviews, and I don't want bogus reviews, if that makes sense. And some people will ask you for bogus reviews, and I always very nicely say, hey, why don't we schedule some time to get together and know each other better? And then I can leave you a great review. I want to know these people.
That's the other problem, is that, they ask for you to give them a review and you're like, I don't even know you. How can I review you?
Just very nicely say, let's set up a time to get to know each other better. Very nicely, because I'm not giving a bogus review, and I don't want a bogus review. I want to work for my review. I want it to be heartfelt, be authentic. I can't say authentic enough.
So,
I have to know I'm doing right. I'm not going to say I've never made a mistake before. I have made lots of mistakes, but I try my very best to be the best person that I can be. So, okay, so what question, or, we started with Abby today. It wasn't a question, but a concern she had. Then we went to Tamara, and then it snowballed into more questions, which is great. Dr. LaWanna brought up a great thing. Dar, what question can I answer or concern I can help you with today?
a couple of things. One is, I'd never heard of Google Sheets. And, there was something else too. And do you think
Well,
I
let's
could
talk
remember
about
it now?
Well, let's talk about Google Sheets for a minute, and then maybe you'll think of the other thing. So Google Sheets is under Google, and it's just like an Excel sheet, Word, that Word has, but it's called Google Sheet and Google Docs. And it talks to your phone, your laptop, your tablet, everything merges together. If you do something on your phone with it, it'll put it on the list, and you can see it visually everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
So just go into your Google, and mine is on my right-hand side of my computer, and you click the little dots and it'll bring up the calendar and all the things that Google has to offer, and Google Sheets and Docs are there.
Okay, so I go into,
Abby, do you know what I'm talking about with Google Sheets and Google Docs? Okay, so Dar, she can help you. Abby knows where to
Yeah.
find it.
Of course she does. She
had
knows
no
everything.
I had no idea that Dar didn't know about it.
And that's okay. So see,
Yep.
this
Yep.
is why we have Ask LaDonna. I didn't used to have this, but then I found ladies have so many questions and we don't get it all answered. Dar, did you think of the next thing that you had a question or concern?
I can ask another question. I have not, but I've never heard of Snowball either.
Heather,
Oh.
what question or concerns do you have?
Okay, I think it was what Dar was gonna say, and I want to know too, how do I ask people for reviews on LinkedIn?
Correct.
Okay.
That was another one, I think, Heather. Thank you.
Okay, so hold on a second. I'm going to pull up my LinkedIn, and we will go through this, because trying to tell you where it is and showing you is a lot easier. So if everyone will pull up their LinkedIn while I get mine pulled up, please. And then maybe we can walk through this together. If I can get my laptop to.
You said LinkedIn?
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. That's right. Never fear. Abby is near. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. Does everyone see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm waiting on our friend Dar. Right, Grace, did you bring a question or concern with you today?
No, but I think you're going to answer a question I don't have because I have a million questions about LinkedIn. So just carry on.
I love it, Grace. That is hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm waiting on Dar. She's gotten lost somewhere in the shuffle. But if you have your LinkedIn, does everyone else have their LinkedIn pulled up? Yes? Tamara, yes?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Abby, do you know if Dar's on her way? I want to make sure I'm not missing her.
Dar, what's your status?
Oh, there she is. So everyone's in LinkedIn. I want you to click that LinkedIn button right here and make sure it is your LinkedIn page because you don't want to be on anyone else's LinkedIn page. You want to be on yours. Okay. Now, does everyone here know what this here is? You see my hand up here circling around where it says me. I want to make sure everyone here knows about this. If you click this, it'll give you your most recent post and activity, your company name. See all of this? This is a great way to know because this brings you to all your posts and activity. Did everyone know
So do
that?
you have to have a business page for that?
No. No.
Oh, look, there's Tamara.
There's Tamra. And this is where her and I were talking about, well, what if I don't have a videographer? And it was for an Ask LaDonna. Look at that. See, there's all my posts. So I didn't know if you girls knew about that button. I wanted to bring that to your attention. Okay, I let Dar in, but I don't see Dar. Do you girls see Dar? Because I only have a partial screen since oh, there she is. Okay. So, all right, so go back to the LinkedIn button here. All right, so you're going to come down.
Do you see me now?
I do see you, thank you. All right, so you
What
see
button were you talking about, LaDonna? I'm sorry, I missed all that.
here where it says me here at the top.
Oh,
Do you know about this button here?
where is it?
At the very top of LinkedIn, it will say me.
Me.
Right beside notifications.
Next to notifications.
I'm not seeing it because it's so small.
Home, my network, jobs, messaging,
Okay.
patients, and me.
Yep. Okay, yep. Okay, now I see it.
You can go down to post and activity. That's where all of your posts and activities are. And the most recent, of course, is at the top. And then it'll go down.
Yeah.
Everything you posted in LinkedIn is there. So now we're going to go back to the LinkedIn button. And LaDonna's going to have to find where you find your reviews. But you can see where all the things that I do. My pages are all here. Here's the most recent things that I have opened up. Networking Expert, Women's Prosperity, Monday Mojo, and other groups that I'm in are shown here. Events, all my events are here. If you have an event coming up, you need to be creating your event inside of LinkedIn, also inside of Facebook, okay? All right, so go up here and click your name right here where it says, your name should be right here. You see where it says my name, LaDonna McAbee? Click your name. All right. Now, open to add profile section. If you don't have all these filled out, you need to start filling them out where people know what you're about, what you're doing, okay? You can go down here and it says how many profile views I've had, post impressions, search appearances, my network, saved items, my about page, services page. Make sure you filled all this in. And you can see my videos are down here of Tamara. See all of this? My experiences, business owner, where I've worked. And you want to have all of your work experience. I don't have all mine yet. I mean, from your first job to today's job. All of your universities, colleges, certificates. You need to have all that there. All your skills. Look here, recommendations. See mine? Recommendations, show all pending. You just keep scrolling down. Do you see them? Shake your head yes or no, please, so I know. Okay.
I'm still trying to log into my LinkedIn on
Okay.
my computer.
All right. Let me know when you're up and running.
Yeah.
All right. So I have received 35, which was my goal, is to get between 25 and 30. So I have 35. This is how many I've given. This is how many I've received. All right. You see this little plus sign here? Do you see it on your computer?
Yeah.
Ask for recommendations. You just start typing names. Now, if you put in a name, I'm going to put in Tamara's name because I think she's already given me one. Then I'm going to push continue. Relationship. A lot of people get confused on this because it's not always exact. Just find the one that fits most importantly to you. Managed you directly? No, Tamara's never managed me directly. Reported directly to me? No. Was a senior to you? No. But didn't manage you. In the same group. I could put that. Tamara Lee taught you. Yes, she's taught me a lot of things. Tamara Lee mentored you. She's mentored me on a lot of things. You were students together. I could say that even. Okay. Select the position type. So for me and her, it would be the networking expert at networking expert. Okay. And then I'm going to write here, please send me a recommendation and push send. Okay. Now, this is the thing about LinkedIn. If Tamara has already given me a referral, it's not going to let her give me a second referral. Okay. Only one referral per person. Send them out. They do not deem you or put you in LinkedIn jail for asking for referrals, for recommendations. Please, please. You will be Google ranked higher for having at least 25 to 30 written. I'm not talking about video, but written recommendations or referrals, whatever you want to call them. So start sending it out. It's easier for it to pop up that I know that Grace needs a recommendation from me. When I go to my LinkedIn page, it will pop up and tell me, and I can do it automatically instead of going to look at Grace and find her on LinkedIn and then do it. Make it easy for people to give you recommendations, to give you what you want, okay? So, but it doesn't always go on. You have to manually go in and make the recommendations appear. So if you have a bad recommendation, don't post it. So see here where it says show all pending? Click that. Now you will know if you have any pending. So right here it says Tamara has asked me for a recommendation and I didn't give it to her yet. So I'm going to go do that now. Okay. Dar has asked me for a recommendation. Let's see. She gave me a recommendation. So now it's asking me if I want to send her a recommendation. It will not ask me to do that if I've already given Dar one. I didn't realize I haven't given Dar one on LinkedIn. Okay. So you could just go on down. Now, everyone's not going to leave you a recommendation that you asked for, and that's okay. They forget to look or whatever. Just keep sending out recommendations. Ask, ask, ask. And then always give it back. Even if they don't ask for it, give it back. Just don't be bogus about it. Make sure you deserve it. Make sure they deserve it. And I'm just going to be really honest with you. Unless someone really upset me a lot, and I don't even know if I would do it then, think and step back and think 10 more times before you leave someone a bad recommendation. Sometimes it's just better to walk away.
Yep.
Because you're going to start drama one way or another. So if you want to talk to the person and say, you know what, this is just not working for me, or just leave that group or leave that person alone. There's some people I'm in a group with that I don't agree how they do business. I'm still in the group. I'm just not going to recommend or refer clients over to that person. But I have not created drama. I haven't talked about that person with anyone else. I haven't left a bad recommendation. You see what I'm saying? Don't create drama. No one likes it, and it will end up hurting you as well. Because somebody will say, you know what? I don't want that drama. I'm leaving. I'm going to unfriend her. I don't want that. Unfriend them both. So make sure that, you know, even restaurants and stuff I go to, I will vent sometimes and then I'm done. You know? Did that help? Grace, did that help you any at all? You're muted, my friend.
Yes, it does. And
Okay.
and I'll do that later. I can't get into my laptop at the moment, but I'll do that later because
And if you get stuck, ladies, you know I'm on the computer almost all day, every day. So just send me a message and I can answer your questions, probably without getting on a Zoom. And if we need to get on a Zoom, we can. But I'm always here for you. You're in my bubble. Remember, dark.
I have a question. Well, not a question, but I showed the beginnings of a greeting card I was making yesterday. Would you like to see
I would
finished
love to
product?
see it. I'm excited to see it. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can see it better.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I want to.
yes, well, I talked to Dar privately about that particular card.
Can you see it? I can't. Where am I here?
Oh, okay, there you are. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's see that pop up. Uh-oh, you left. Oh, I love it. I love how you put the boots and the horseshoe and the hat. I love it. I love the feather. Oh my gosh, and the roach.
It's actually not a feather. It's I was looking for one of those weird looking cactuses.
Oh, okay.
It's actually just a leaf, like a branch.
I thought it was a feather, but now that you said that, yes, it would
Yeah.
be.
And
Oh,
now with all of my cards I make, I put my business card on the back.
yes, absolutely.
Now,
Oh,
because of this pop-up, this actually becomes an $11 card.
it's
Because it
beautiful. And
takes,
I love that you use our suggestion and ideas.
Yeah,
I love
I would suggest instead of that leaf, I would suggest a guitar.
Oh, that's
and
a good idea.
I was actually looking for one of those cactuses that have the arms out like this, and
Yeah.
I don't know what they're
Yes, well,
called, but
yeah, I know. Well, I would suggest instead of the cactus, a guitar.
I love it.
yeah, well, I
I
think it's okay the way it is. It's a finished product, but maybe the next time, if I make one, I'll take that suggestion and keep it in mind. But
absolutely.
yeah, that's my completed Western theme.
I love it. And you know, Western theme goes so far. You can just grow on that so much. And I love it.
Thank you.
Let me put this back on the screen. Oh, we didn't get Abby in our picture.
Oh no,
Okay. All right, let's get our
you're
picture
gone.
and put it in the chat, please. Everyone smile.
Okay, hang on. I gotta get the proper view. No, no. Where do I go? Gallery view. There we go. And okay, everybody smile, wave. Got it.
All right. Woo! Now, if you can put that in the chat, all of you know what to put in to do with that. Go to your social media and post it. Then go over to the Facebook group and post it there. Please, please, we have several members since I had to recreate our Facebook group because of the hacker. Several members have not signed up for our Facebook group. Please, please make sure you're in that group. It's so important for all of us to be there and be able to pick up the videos and pictures and things. Yes, Heather.
I was trying to follow the link you sent me and it's not allowing me into the group. So I don't know, I'll try again on the computer, but on my phone, it wouldn't let me get into LinkedIn or
the Facebook group.
the
Okay.
Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Please let me know so that I can take care of that. Okay.
Could you put the link to the new Facebook group in the chat? Because I
Yes.
didn't realize you had
That's
changed
not it.
anything.
Oh.
Yeah, when I got hacked, it deleted everything. All my groups, I had to start over just like I'm a newbie. It was
Oh my gosh.
I had almost 5,000 friends. Now I have less than 200 friends because it takes time. It takes time to go in and find everyone. So let me get over here to.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find it.
No, I'm going to give you the link. Just give me 1 second here.
Oh, I was talking about the picture I just took.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry.
No need to be sorry, my friend.
Tamara asked me
All
a
right.
question.
I have a page.
I don't understand what the question is. You asked which one is me?
Dr. LaWanda, I went in there and tried to find you on LinkedIn. There's like 15 different Dr. LaWanda Parker, but not one Dr. LaWanda Parker, but LaWanda Parker. I can't.
Oh,
I don't know which
yeah,
one
it's
it is.
probably under LaWanda Parker.
There's
let
one
me-
that says you're a manager at a food store and something else. I said,
no,
that's her.
that's definitely not me.
I'm sorry I made a boo-boo. I got that weird screen again.
And just in case I haven't told y'all today, y'all are beautiful. And I really enjoy being with y'all.
Thank you, Tamara. Thank you,
I love being
nice.
with y'all too.
Okay, here's the Facebook group I just posted.
All right.
So
And Tamara, I put my LinkedIn.
Thank you.
Remember, that'll be great because we have several that are still not members and we're trying to get that all done.
There we go. I finally found it. See, Abby formatted my computer, and since I've been using Linux Mint, and I'm still trying to get used to where everything is, and
yes,
get too many things to think about.
Absolutely. I feel like I told my husband last time he said, well, did you get that done? Did you look at that? Did you call them? I'm like, no, I literally feel like a shell today. Do you ever have those days where you just feel like a shell? There's nothing inside. You're just going with the flow. That's kind of how my week's been. The weather's crazy. The fibro has flared. And you know what? You girls keep me going. When I know that I'm going to meet up with my friends, it keeps me going. It really does. So, all right. I hope that I've given you great information. I can't see it. What does it say?
It says the content isn't available right now.
Okay. Can you send that to me in Facebook Messenger, please?
Yep, for sure.
That would be great.
I totally missed that LinkedIn part.
Well,
hello.
When you get ready, if Abby can't help
You
you, then I'll help you with it. Okay?
5'6".
All right. All right, ladies, have a great day. Oh, remember this afternoon, we have our free event this afternoon.
But is that one at 3 o'clock?
Yes. all about self-care.
Okay.
All right,
And
bye.
you said there's another one?
Yes, right after this is the one you and Tamara purchased to come on to, that our series.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And